Granddad?
Huh?
How did you meet Granddad?
Blind date. Let's see. I was going with another boy, and we when I run around with these two smelter boys, and they pick up Ralph. They pick me up first because I was close to their home. Then they pick up Ralph, and then so we palled around for a while, and Ralph, Mom told me that about this girl that was staying over at Katie Mason's, and evidently Ralph had dated her. I don't know who she was. I think I used to know, but anyway, that made me mad, you know, kind of mad. And the Smeltzer boys, they wanted, no, Peck wanted. Peck was working with them on the sawmill, and he wanted to date with this Vera Rudisill, which was a friend of mine, much older. She didn't graduate till she was 25 years old. But I liked her, and she wouldn't have gone with him because she was dedicated to this Bill Robinson, who was a great big farmer, and she had loved him ever since she was a little kid, evidently, because they were all friends, you know, in the neighborhood. And so
Isabella, Grandma's not going to share.
They asked me. They didn't want to go ask her, so they asked me if I would date Peck. So that was the blind date. Never had met him, and yes, I had. I didn't know it, but we were 4-H. He was a 4-H'er, you know, and I was too. But the head of the 4-H thing, you know, Mr. Landis would pick me up and take me to Bentonville because they had a club and we didn't have one in Browntown. And so Peck was in it. And this long, stringy, skinny boy. And he wasn't, well, his face was okay, but the rest of him, it looked like he was starved to death or something. And he was smoking probably, and that was when he damaged his heart probably, you know, that kind of stuff. And that was my first date. And I saw him coming down. He was dressed in this little blue suit, and he was coming down toward the store in Bentonville, that first one, you know, not first one, opposite the depot. Johnny Guy store, you probably know that one. And he had this habit, throwing his arm like this and reaching in for a cigarette. Yeah. And that's what he did. My first glimpse of him was coming down that sidewalk, reaching in there for a cigarette. And then he went in the store. Now I don't know what he got, but we went to Luray to see Gone with the Wind, and I didn't see much of it because he wanted to smooch. And there was a teacher there from Port Royal that I knew was a teacher. And she was sitting over there, and I was over here with him trying to make him behave. Well, I wanted to see the movie, I've never seen Gone with the Wind.
I was gonna say, have you ever
but
seen
he
it all
had
the way
seen
through?
it.
Have you ever seen it all the way through since?
Yeah, a couple times.
Just not without Granddad. Not with Granddad sitting next to her.
But he was something.
Well, that's uncalled for.
And then at the end of the night, we all stopped. This was like 1 o'clock in the morning or 2, I don't know. I don't think they had anything to drink that night. The Smeltzer boys they thought the Bible talks about wine, so wine was all right to drink. And every once in a while they'd have a bottle, and they'd never get drunk or anything like that. Just drink a little bit. They were good boys. They went to church. And anyway, out in the road, everybody's sleeping, Bentonville, Wasn't no street lights or anything, I don't think. I can't remember. But maybe it was the moon. I don't know. But there was a light because we were walking up and down, right around in front of their house, and they lived right across almost across the street from the store. And he said, well, I guess we'll never see each other again or something. I forget what he had. And he was he didn't ask me for a date because we hadn't had a date. And I went to school with his sister, Ruby. And then that's when he asked me for a date through her. And that was about a week or 2 later. And that was a winter that we had a real deep snow. So that night that we had the date, it was too bad to come over a road like Bentonville, And but he came anyway. I think Charlie Colors brought him. Charlie was his friend. Went to school with me, and he was Peck's age. Maybe Peck was a year or 2 older. I don't remember. But he was. And Charlie told him
Isabella, get away from there, honey.
Me